had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning. I remain your faithful servant, my lord.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff? Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay your father a visit?
I think we should. I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
Thank you, Cyril. Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Unwavering will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
To save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies? That I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped. Knowing he was with us would have made all the difference.
It's just back there.
Be safe.
Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. And I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
We won't lay you down.
Onward then.
Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning. Get it, boy!
Now feel good, boy.
Courage, Ifrit. Alas, and yet... The time is nigh, Ifrit.
I read Gav's report on Stone here. Only wish I could have been there to see the mother
No.
Is that right? Might be time to take a step back. But if it weren't for Sid, I'll be here if you need me.
Clive! I don't mean to be gloomy. They need all the help they can... Quick look. Seen enough?
Let's go. Run like the wind. This might take a while. No need to ride from here. Harmon's madness lives on.
All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! All yours, Torgal!
Rest in peace.
Brother, I put Father's helm in your chambers. He should be with you when his vision is finally realized.
Thank you, Joshua. For everything.
Don't mention it. Clive. This is it then, brother. Indeed.
You're wrong.
Of course. His flame burns in. This is it then. Indeed.
You're wrong.
Of course. His flame. This is it then. Indeed.
You're wrong.
Of course. You have but to say the word.
I don't suppose you're here to reply. Huh.
Thank you, Uncle.
As for down here... Do you know why? 'Twas not 20 summers past. Your mother. But above all, and so you see, that's my boy.
How's it gammon? About that. Oi! Let's see. But over time, I'll hold the fort. Don't you worry.
If there's anything special you fancy supping on before you go, I'd be glad to make it for you. As long as it's brown.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Let's stock up. Ta-ra, then.
Thank you, Karen.
You could do. Go on, then. Do us proud.
To what do I owe the honor? The sound of ringing steel. So we weren't. And who knows? Crack the crystal. Not a very good one. But then... What do you want? Anything else?
I did it, Sid. I made friends with...
It's hardly everything.
And I will. You can count on me. You take care now.
Say what you will, Lady Karen.
This should tide us over.
You needn't worry about the backyard, Sid. We're here, so you don't have to be.
drink up, my
A
little
few
darlings.
more of these, and the Deadlands will seem less dead.
These flowers are beautiful.
I'll see that you're properly watered and manured, Martel. For as long as I'm able.
Miss Shirley says your book's made quite an impression on the children.
When you return, would you mind teaching the children another lesson?
Need something?
Make a name for you.
You better bloody... Enjoy it while you can, Clive. Imagine that, eh? Try, Clive.
That crystal certainly don't boot well.
All this time.
There's so much food in the hideaway. Sometimes, in my cell, my tummy rumbled so loud that Chadwick would sneak me some gruel from his bowl. I miss him. He would have liked this place.
Clive, take care.
Ty's tea stop the fits. Greetings, Lord Marquis. I prithee do not risk yourself unduly.
Thank you, my lord, for taking me in. Everyone here has been so kind.
What a word. I know you'll do right by us, Clive.
You be careful up there. If you happen to snag your britches on anything, be sure to bring them back to me. I'll get them patched up right away.
Must we away? Make ready.
Good morrow to you, my friend. If I may observe, history can wait. I well recall. He truly believed. It will take forgiveness from himself. Ah, yes. Indeed. Then go. Thank you for indulging an old man.
Did you know that chocobos are far more resistant?
You're going somewhere, Sid? Can we come? I promise we'll be good.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. You wish to study the tomes? You are always welcome, Clive.
Clive. Truth is but a matter of belief. Alas. Well,
I am.
naturally. I shall... Allow me to educate you. There's something about it.
What's on your mind, Clive? I'm always with you, Clive.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him. Joshua, I read your message. You're right. Jill is different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her. Now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left. What would you do without me, Clive? I can't say my travels ever took me back to Man's Hill. I'm curious to see how it has fared.
this is the place, but...
I'm sorry, Clive.
There's nowhere been spared. What do we do now?
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone at the backyard. To the hideaway, then. Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen our... This should tide us over.
What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in abundance.
Snow daisies. Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold. And where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds. I reckon Man's Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Did you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrek.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see. So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere that snow daisies grew, and she mentioned Oilefeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go, then.
The winds that blow across the Royal Meadows from Oilefeist Bay are strong indeed. Strong enough for snow daisies, it seems.
Snow daisies may be beautiful, but they are really quite deadly. I wouldn't recommend eating one.
Got any more of those special elixirs?
Good girl. Run like the wind. I can walk from here.
Those things didn't fight like men.
Fly, Ambrosia. The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there. Look, brother. Do you see them?
I do. ours and our friends. Get up! Stay down! Torgal, kill! All yours, Torgal! Now, Torgal! What do you see, boy? Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
It's over.
That was harder than I expected. But found her. It was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
There is? And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you. Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to.
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry. I had no idea what I was getting us both into. But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped, so lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling. Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm, do you know what I did?
No? What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor. And from there I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? When all this is over?
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to spread my wings.
Then that's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
I never was much good at garlands, but it'll have to do.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive. For this, the flowers, for everything. It's exactly what I needed. You are my treasure. We should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together. What is it, Clive? You can always tell me. For so long. So when this is over, I'm always with you, Clive.